Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Getting the licks in the band. Legacies.
What up, y'all? This is your boy DMV Ken. If you hear the wolf sounds in the background, you know we 10 toes down. You are now locked into the voice of reason. Let's get it. Yo, Smack, Beasley, Chico, Norbs, Nunu. Let me holler at y'all right quick, man. Looking back on this URL lockdown event in Philadelphia, man, looking at how the crowd responded to a lot of the battles, especially during the twerk and the Calico battle, leading on to the Cassidy Arsenal battle, how the crowd was booed, how people are saying the URL should not go back to Philly because of the way the crowd responds. If you're looking at a lot of these battles, people are having a lot of complaints, especially the folks that are watching on pay-per-views, the folks that are watching after the battles, and even some of the bloggers that attend the battles are having complaints about the crowd. Some people are saying the crowd is overly booing, the crowd is dead, etc., etc. Let me explain something, man, because this is you all's fault. This is URL, the whole staff. This is your fault. What happened in Philadelphia yesterday at lockdown is completely your fault. Let me explain. Smack, Beasley, URL staff, the events are too long, fam. People been complaining about this for forever. You gotta find a way to cut your events down to no more than 5 hours. And I mean 5 hours total. 5 hours of wait time in line standing outside and 3 hours for the event, fam. You gotta find a way to cut it down to 5, 6 at the most. But you gotta find a way to cut it down to 5 hours. If you keep doing this all day, I'm standing in line at 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm not getting out of that place till 10:30 to 12 o'clock at night, fam. It is way too long, man. People in there on their feet all day. You got people in there passing out, people hot, people hungry. You don't want to, it's like you guys are holding people hostage in the event. They don't want to leave because you're going to lose your spot. You ain't going to be able to get back in. You starving. The Uber Eats thing don't work. It's too many people in there, fam. The events are too long, and I'm talking about total wait time from outside to actually getting in the venue, to the event starting, to the battles actually going back to back, to getting out of there. It is just too long, fam. And until you cut that thing down to 5 hours, bro, you can continue to get these responses at the end of the show. People waiting on these main events, and if the main event ain't hype, they are done. I mean, they're completely wiped out by the time the main event comes. And this is why the crowd is so dead toward the end of the battle, bro. They hyped to get in there to finally get the show started. Then when the show gets started, you dragging on these things from battle to battle to battle. The time between battles are way too long, fam. Smack, you guys got to structure the contracts to where, hey, you need to be at the venue at this specific time. If you contracted and you're getting paid to do a job, make sure these guys be professional, fam. You need to be at the venue no later than this time, or you're going to get docked your pay. And when one battle is done, move on to the next one. Give these guys structured time. Stop like what Bill Collector did yesterday. He went way too long, man. His rounds was way too long. You got to be like, look, this is the time limit. Structure your rounds around this time limit. Maybe I give you a 1 more minute grace period. But if I say 4 minutes, fam, or 3 minute rounds, fam, 3 minutes, dog. I'll maybe give you 30 extra seconds of grace time if you trying to close out. But 3 minute rounds, no longer than 4 minutes, bro. And if it's longer than that, it need to be structured in the contract. Because you got to get these battles going and get them out of there. Some of these guys be having these massive long rounds and ain't saying nothing. It ain't hitting. And they just rapping, dog. You got to keep it a smooth flowing show. You got to structure these rounds. You got to find a way to cut these events down. The time you have to cut them down, bro. Because by the time you get to your main event, the time you get to your money-making match, the crowd is dead. They done, fam. And it doesn't do the battle no justice. Second, you got to deal with the technical issues, fam. Like, come on, y'all been doing events way too long to still be having all these mic issues. You need 4, 5, 6 different sets of mics on, ready to go. Maybe had the mics on their home sound system. Fam, that's one of the most important ingredients in the battle, fam, is to have the mics right. How come every event there's an issue with the mics, dog? You got to have like 6 or 7 of the monies online, ready to go. So if one mess up, you got a second mic ready. You got a third mic. You got a fourth mic ready to go. You got to fix the mic issues, man. You've been in this game way too long to continually have mic issues. How come no other league had the same issues over and over and over again? Maybe they do. But I'm saying, dog, you got to fix the mic issues. Y'all the top league. Why are we still dealing with the same issues we've been dealing with 7, 8 years ago, fam? You got to fix the technical issues. You got to make sure that you got waters on the stage, fam. Like no battle should be being held up because somebody need water. You should already have water set aside on the stage ready to go for the battlers, man. You got to deal with that. Next, you got to deal with the freaking crowded stage. Why do you keep letting, we've been dealing with this for how many years, man? Stop letting these jokers bring 50-man entourages on stage. In the contract, detail, these are how many people you can bring on stage. 4 people here, 4 people there. That's it. You got to have some way to manage this, bro. You can't keep dealing with the same thing. And now you look at all the time and the seconds and the minutes you holding up the battles trying to get the stage clear. You gotta you have to structure these things in the contract. You gotta have these guys act more professional. Next, you need better security. And this is why you need better security. Look, Smack, do you know, remember when Jack Boy Maine decides he wants to jump off stage and go into the crowd? Fam, what happens if he hit a viewer in the crowd? What happens if he hit a paying customer, fam? Do you know the lawsuit you got on your hands? Do you know the lawsuit that the venue has on their hands? If Jack Boy Maine jumps off the stage and attacks somebody, do you know the lawsuit that you have on your hand? And you want to see why these venues ain't dealing with y'all no more. Why y'all losing a lot of these venues? They are not going to be accountable or responsible for one of these battlers losing their mind, being unprofessional, going to hit somebody, and now you got a lawsuit on your hand. They're not going to take on those liabilities, fam. So you got to structure that clean in the contract. If you fight in this venue, you're done. Or you're suspended for 2 years or whatever. You put Jack Boy on the next card. You got to find a way to say, look, man, you got to be professional. You always saying they're the most respected league, right? Fam, y'all not the most respected league. These guys don't even respect y'all, fam. They do whatever they want. How are you the most respected league and these jokers ain't showing up on time? They fighting at your events. They getting stuff shut down. You own people paying for battles that they not getting. People pay for the Murderland versus T-Top and Briz. They never got it, fam. Never got the match. That's money people paid for. You got to fix the streams. People tired of buffering. People tired of the technical issues, fam. Smack, you got to stop getting drunk at events. And I ain't going to tell a man, you know what I'm saying? Again, forgive me. I don't mean to, you know what I'm saying, tell a man what he can and cannot do. But family, you the face of this thing, fam. You got to be on your toes. You got to be ready to go. You got to be able to be functioning with a clear mind because you're responsible for the brand, fam. Do you know if one incident happened, there's one brawl, there's one person that gets shot up in that event, that something happens at your event that makes national news, fam. Everything that you've built these past 15, 20 years in building the URL could be done in one night, fam. You can erase 15 hard working years of building the URL. It could be erased in one night with one incident of one person, the wrong person getting killed at an event. One star, one name come to an event and somebody in that entourage or somebody famous gets killed, or a normal standard bystander or a woman or somebody getting killed, an underage person coming in the venue, somebody getting killed in that event. One person, fam. And you can ruin 15 years of building this thing. You got to have a better, more professional feel to these events, fam. And this is what I'm saying. You got to have a clear mind, fam. You can't be wasted out your mind, fam. Then you get on camera just talking reckless and talking about young ill and all these stuff. And I know that's old, but I'm saying, like, fam, it's not good business, bro. And if you all drunk out your mind, how these guys gonna respect you, fam? Like, this is what I'm talking about. The URL's events, your events too long. You have the same issue, technical issues, the same issues with the crowded stage and everybody bringing the entourages on stage, lack of security, all these things, bro. One incident can ruin 15 years of hard work, fam. Y'all gotta fix this, fam. And this is why when you get to the main event, what you paying all your money, I'm pretty sure you paid Cassie a nice hefty amount of money. And then you get to the main event and boom, the crowd is just dogging it. I'm pretty sure you paid Calico some money, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you paid a man some money. And you get to the match and they don't even finish because the crowd booing. Why is the crowd booing? Because they dead tired, fam. You done held them hostage for almost 12 hours. No food, no waters, no drink. Man, 12 hours you done held them hostage, man. They restless. This is your fault, man. The crowd is restless. They ain't got time. Like, they impatient, fam. If you not grabbing their attention, they want to get you out of there and get to the next battle. That's just the way it is. URL, y'all gotta fix these things, man. It's been too long. You've been in the game too long to be dealing with the same issues. The same issues fans been complaining about for years now, fam. Why you think people keep false streaming these things, man? And people not supporting black businesses, man. This is the reason, fam. We ain't got to deal with this when we go to KOTD and we rent they pay-per-views, fam. The streams is clear, the mics is good, the matches are going by quickly. Fam, Smack, come on, fam. We want to support the black business, but you killing us, man. You killing us, fam. If we pay for a match and we not getting the matches we paid for, the rappers choking on stage and forget they rounds and we not getting, man, come on, fam. And then you still continue to book these jokers? This is why people steal the streams, fam. And I'm not saying it's right, but ain't nobody coming out the pocket and supporting the business if the business is a joke, man. If the business ain't respectable, fam. Ain't nobody gonna support and get their money for no false, phony, broken product, fam. The same product, you got to listen to the fans and see what they complaining about, fam. We want to support your business, but we ain't supporting no janky business, fam. We ain't supporting no janky businesses, man. You got to have in these contracts. Dog, if you fight, if they get too close, you got to have security. You got to have people in there to break them up. Hey, yo, separate. This is the amount of feet you need to give such and such. Don't touch, dude. Or if you get all up on, they got to sit down at the negotiating table and say, all right, what will you allow? What can we do, fam? What's the bar? And negotiate it like Hitman did with Suge. Hitman negotiated, dog, you can't do such things. I ain't with that. And you had a clean battle, fam. If you don't start negotiating these contracts the way they need to be negotiated to protect the brand, to protect the battles, fam, one incident can mess up 15 years of hard work, Smack. Beasley, Norbs, Chico, Nunu. Come on, man. This is not Philly's fault, fam. I don't blame the Philly crowd, man. This is all Smacky URL's fault, fam. You kept them there hostage for too long, bro. And people that go to live battles, man, you would understand this, man. People that just watch on the internet, they won't understand this, man. But people that actually go to events, they'll understand, fam. We in that money too long, fam. You got to learn how to cut these events down to no more than 6 hours. I say 5. 5 is a good number, bro. But I understand stuff go 6 hours. An event should not be longer than 6 hours. You should tell those battlers in your contract, you need to be here at the show ready to go. You need to be here. You need to be in the lounge. This is what time you expected to go on. You need to be in this specific spot at this specific time. So when we call you and it's time for you to go on, you ready to go. There's no hour between battles, fam. Straight up, man. Y'all got to get this together, fam. Y'all got to get this together. This is your boy, DMV Ken. This is the Voice of Reason. Subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, whether good, positive, or negative, it don't matter to me. I just appreciate the engagement. Peace.
Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Getting no licks in the band. Legacies.